What's up, everybody? Oof. Yeah, I was not on time 3 days in a row. Thank you, everyone who believed in me in this poll that I made yesterday, where I said on time 2 nights in a row. Do you think I could be on time for the entire week straight? Almost 40% of you believed in me. You're wrong, of course, because yeah, of course it was not a chance. I'm always late. but shout out to those 40%, okay? All right. Believing. But what's up, everyone? Tell the most. Send over $1. Stop. Thank you, dude. Super quick. Super quick. No message currently. Thank you, dude. And Hollow Skeleton also sent it over 5 saying, yo, what's up, Hollow Skeleton? Thank you, man. I'm sorry. You're this close on the slap. So close. But thank you, dude. You know the slow mode is a YouTube glitch? Does it still say slow mode? Because it says slow mode is off. Like I basically turned it on and off again. And in the chat, at the top of my chat at least, it says slow mode is off. Chat away. Now it says slow mode again. In the stupid, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. It must just be a glitch. I have no idea. Wonder Boy White sent it over to you as well, saying tweeter. Sure. Give me a sec. Hang on, I need to get a tweet out of my own here for a sec, and then we'll check out the tweeters. Try we failed. It was a damn good try. Oh, Skeleton. Okay, hold on though. What do I want to say myself here? I don't even know. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Oh, maybe I'll say this. Okay, I burned all my mystic resources. You can give me Doom now. Yes! No! There we go. Okay, burned all my mystic resources. You can give me Doom. Okay, tweet. That'll do. Alright, let me see here. We got a crystal opening out of 5 normal calves. What do we got? Ooh. Dude. I don't know if you had Omega Red already awakened. But if not, hey man, that's some extra sig levels and all that. But of course, the 6-star Arcus. That's pretty sick. And even a 5-star Voodoo. Yeah, that's a pretty solid 5-pop, dude. It's about as good as you could possibly expect out of a 5-pop of calves. Nice, man. Very nice. PG, do you think SS is good? Looking to do the Mystic variant, Tech variant. Also looking for Prestige, Act 9, and AOL 2. Ooh, for AOL 2. Wow, dude. Until you mentioned that, I was going to say yes, but AOL 2. No. No, I don't think SS is good. Which SS? I'm sure that's the joke, is you're not saying which SS, but yeah. Oh man. Alright, anywho, let's go get into some stuff here. PG, are those mutant SIGs going to Omega? I know Namor and Sunspot have the better prestige, but wouldn't the utility of Omega serve you better? No, not right now. I would love to give them to Omega Red, but the reality is I probably will not give them to Omega Red. I will probably never give them to Omega Red. Or I shouldn't say never. I mean, he's an amazing champion, and even a couple years from now, he's still going to be a very powerful champion. But we have a couple of Omega Reds in the Alliance, And I mean, there's not really any immediate benefit to me giving the SIGs to Omega Red right now. Like, let's take a look at it. Hold on. Let's see how many I even have to begin with. I have 44. That means I can get my Omega Red to SIG 84. He might be better. Hard to say. He might be better at that SIG level than my 5-star, but I don't even know if that's true. Here's what I do know is true, though. He's definitely not better than my Alliance's SIG 200s. And his prestige is not very good, unfortunately. So he'll be getting saved. Popping in and then out because sleeps. But hello, sup, Star? Star, I really liked your voice thing. I really want to try it. Hi and bye, Star. Hi and probably not bye yet, Pixie Bill. All right, Hal Skeleton sent over another 5 saying, I'm taking less hours for work to lessen my stress and anxiety. So I'm trying to make some vids. Okay. I think we need to be careful here, though. Because I want to be encouraging to make videos. But also, making videos can be stressful. And trying to, you know, put that pressure on yourself to, you know, because the thing about making videos is it's never just one video. You know, you're always making a bunch of videos. And that stress and anxiety is very real when it comes to making videos. So I'm not saying don't make videos. I'm just saying, you know, try to have fun with the video making. Don't try to treat it as another thing that's gonna stress you out. You know what I mean? I think it's good overall, but yeah, at the end of the day, just try to be a little bit cautious that it's not gonna send you right back into the red zone, the stress zone. You know? I don't pay rent, don't have to worry about bills. I enjoyed, but I don't want to go excessive. Okay, all right, that's good then. All right, cool. All right, in that case, that's awesome then, dude. You know, as long as you enjoy it and as long as you're having fun with it, then hell yeah, awesome. Gee, why did Sasquatch and Dragon Man fight? Because they were trying to see who's the better monster. I don't know. Is that a? I don't even know if that's a joke. Can't tell. Do I boo this? Does that count, judges? No, it doesn't even. All right, boo. If that was meant to be one, boo. Gee, will you do a gameplay of Sorcerer Supreme soon? Yeah. I mentioned at the end of the video, I haven't played Sorcerer Supreme very much. Since the original time I played her in the content creator program a way long time ago. So I'm not super fresh on how she works. And I want to spend a little time getting to know my Sorcerer Supreme before I go public with it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live stream just messing around with her, taking her in different areas. Maybe we'll do like kind of an older like testing stream kind of thing that way. I don't know if that makes sense to do since she's not a new champion, but I don't know. It is a good way to learn. So I'll think about doing that, and if not, if anything, then I'll just record some videos on my own, and upload some contents. How many points does the average 4-star go for in the arena? It varies pretty wildly, but you can see I have a prediction in the bottom left corner of the screen, and I update that with each and every arena. For the feature champion Yellowjacket, the number on left is the 5-star and the number on right is the 6-star. I always recommend going higher though, by the way. These are kind of cut-off estimates, like the lowest score possible and an estimate of that score. So you always want to go a bit higher. Greedy just started making videos and realizing it's a lot more than I thought it was. Rip. Yeah, it can be. Like I said, it can also be really fun and everything, but it's definitely more work than it would seem. No longer unemployed, Roboto. That's awesome, dude. Hodge sending over to you. What's up, Hodge? Saying no last. All right, man. Well, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate the support, dude. Good luck if you're doing the hold on, you're doing a run of something soon, I think, right? Yeah, you're doing the Abyss, right? Real soon here. Good luck in there, man. Good luck to you. Maximus saying over 5. What's up, Maximus? Saying I like to figure out exactly how many punches to the face a new champion could take. Realistic testing. What's up, buddy? It's true. I also like doing that. Oh man. You know who does a good job with that? Brutal DLX. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel yet, highly recommend it. Of course, he's best known for being the first person ever in the history of the world to complete Realm of Legends. And yeah, he makes some great videos, and when he tests out new champions, he does exactly that. He just takes his hands off the controls and just sees how many punches to the face they could take. I've done the same thing when testing new champs, but he'll like put like a few champions side by side so you could, you know, kind of see it too. James sending over to negative $100. Did you just steal $100 from me? Damn it, dude. Just lost another $100, guys. Damn. Well, thanks, James. Can't believe I lost another $100. I gotta stop just leaving a giant pile of money hanging around. That's probably my bad. You know. Hey, thanks, BG. If the luck fails, I got units to back me up. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. BG, I highly recommend you take about a minute to 2 minutes of your time. Open a new YouTube tab. Look at your channel. Video tab. Sort by dated oldest. Memory lane big time. Video added oldest. Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific. I remember the old videos, but I don't know why you're saying that exactly. We're testing my new guy. I'm actually really enjoying playing him. Like, really. Like, more than I ever expected. That's awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. Seems pretty cool. I don't have Apocalypse. Wait. It's Apocalypse that has a synergy, right? Not going crazy. One of these days I gotta rank him up too. I gotta rank up Kang. For the heck of it. BG, if you didn't care about Prestige, which Abyss Nexus would you have picked? I don't know. It might have still been Mystic. The Mystic Crystal wasn't entirely for Prestige. I really like a lot of the Mystic champions. If I didn't care about Prestige, I probably would have waited until Dragon Man got added to the crystals. He's in the featured right now. Hang on, I just remembered something. Okay, I couldn't remember if I had Airwalker. I remember I checked when these arenas first started up, but I could not remember. And I did not want to pass them up if I did not already get them. So we're good. We are good. Do not have to grind that arena last minute to get that champ. Phew! Is someone select arena defenders, or is it selected randomly? So the defenders, like, if you go up against me in the arena, you might see, like, my exact team right here. Cat Marvel, Sabretooth, and Tony Hawk. So it's that, like, that part, it is like this other team that I'm playing against, Ron, over here, he did put those exact 3 champions in the arena at one point in time. But as far as like the teams go, like which player you select, I mean, you know, of course that part is just random by kabam. Have I missed any wiener chucking? No, not tonight. Oh man. BGA, see your Source Supreme and raise you in a Paco that went to rank 3. Nice. Watch your new SS video. The way you break everything down, planning ahead, calculating every factor, and the best path of action, like game of chess, makes me so excited to play this game. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you're into that stuff too, because yeah, man. For me, it's what makes this game so good. Is that all of our decisions, like, they actually matter. There's so many games. There's so many games these days. Like, and listen, you can play this game as if decisions don't matter. If you just want to screw around and have, you know, just kind of do your own thing, do whatever you want. Like that's cool too. But if you want your decisions to matter, you have that option to play the game that way. And a lot of games these days, I feel like they almost take that away. Like they try to design the game so that you can't even mess up, so that you can't even, you know, make a bad decision or something like that. And I kind of hate those games, you know. Like I said, I don't take, you know, I don't take every game I play seriously. Sometimes I just screw around, do whatever the hell I want. Don't really care. And as a matter of fact, most games probably I take that way, and maybe that's why devs do design games like that. But sometimes I want to play a game where I feel like the decisions I'm making are like actually meaningful, you know. 3.0. Seeing it over, Buck. Thank you, dude. Just saying you didn't get doomed because you didn't accept my Mexican blessing. Good choice anyways, by the way. Well, thanks, man. I tried to accept, dude. I wanted them. Thank you, dude. This game would be so much better if everyone had to be free to play. Crazy how people just buy and buy. Makes the game seem so stale if you have everything. More of a challenge if you have to plan. Okay, so of course for me, I like taking the free-to-play approach, or else I wouldn't be doing that. So I'm with you on that part. However, I disagree with the game being better if everyone had to be free-to-play. You know, there's definitely a balance to it, and I feel like Kabam, they don't have that balance as like the best that it could be at the moment. Really just comes down to like sig stones. I swear, if like sig stones, that's kind of just taking the whole balance out of whack right now in the game. If it wasn't for that, then I feel like the balance would be pretty solid. But anyway, I like the fact that you have the option to spend a bunch of time or spend a bunch of money. Because what happens is if you can only spend a bunch of time to progress in a game, a lot of the people at the top end up being very similar people. You know, there's still variety, of course, but it ends up being a lot of similar people. A lot of people that would approach the game I would, and like that's cool and all. But I think it's even cooler that like people in my alliance, they're also very busy, you know, doctors and lawyers and things like that, that if you could not spend any money in the game, like I would never know these people. And the community is obviously so much of the game. A lot of people have said in the past, like, oh yeah, if it wasn't for my alliance, I wouldn't be playing this game type of thing. Community is a huge part of it. So yeah, sometimes free-to-play games and like microtransactions and all that stuff, sometimes it's kind of a pain, but I think there's an upside to it as well. And that's definitely a huge upside to it, where you get just get a good mix of people, man. I like that. BG, I'm stuck on 3.1 variant 6, but I just realized I can mags most of the path except for Domino. Know of any villain champs that can fight her? I feel like Magneto could also take Domino. Could he not? I mean, there are some other villain champs though, of course. You know, what's his name? Mysterio. I'm pretty sure is tagged as a villain in this game. I mean, I don't know what nodes are on that Domino is part of the issue, but you don't really need any specific champ to counter Domino. She's probably going to end up sucking away a bunch of your health with the degen, but really you could use just about any champion against Domino unless the nodes tell you otherwise. Like, you don't need a specific counter to it, you know? So all of the popular villains, Venom might not exactly be a first choice, but I'm pretty sure he could do it. Omega Red is actually really good against Domino. People have used Omega Red in wars against Domino before. Void. Yeah, I don't know. Most villains, really. Just try to assemble. Here's what I would do. Here's how I do approach Dominoes a lot of times. I usually bring like 1 or 2 champions just to fight Domino. They don't have to be a counter, but I know that my health is going to be disappearing as I fight her. So I'll have like a champ that clears out, that can focus on like most of the other path, like the rest of the path. And I'll bring in a champ that's like, you're just the sacrificial lamb that's going to do your best against Domino. And if you die, hey, try to deal as much damage before you go down at least. Is ranking at Sigum 5-star Namor worth the fract 6? I'm 1 quest in and contemplating buying the 6-stone offer for about 2,000 units. I mean, Namor is pretty good. I definitely use Namor a fair bit in Act 6. And he's one of those champs that he's just good to have on your account. If you didn't mention the offer that came out today, I would have just said, oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, of course it's definitely worth sigging up Namor, but I'm kind of hesitating to tell you that because I don't know if that offer is the best, you know? It's not the worst offer we've ever seen either or anything, but these days 6 stones are a bit more available through like solo events and stuff like that. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to get the offer or not. But yeah, Namor's he's one of the best champs in the game to invest 6 stones in. He needs them. He definitely needs them. You want Namor at Sig 200 or as close to it as possible, pretty much. Easy. Sending over $1.50 with the salt shaker. Thanks, dude. Saying Brian 565 Kingpin doesn't solo Winter Soldier with 50% plus health, but with Fury, Domino, Colossus, and Doom on the team, I can 99% of the time auto fight through Cap Mohawk. Nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Doing the going for the double. Okay. All right. I like it. Yeah, man. That's what it's all about when it comes to farming the potions. Right there. Oh man, I'm so much better at evading. Who puts Heimdall in the arena? But I'm so much better at fighting Nova now after I had to practice for that guy a little bit in war because I was worried about not collecting his soul. But anyway, easy. Thank you for the $1.50, dude. Are you excited for the Zach Morris? Nah, sorry, I felt like saying Zach Morris because I like Saved by the Bell. Excited for the Zack Snyder Justice League film? It's 4 hours. 4 hours? What? A single movie? 4 hours? I wasn't gonna watch that movie before you told me what the time was, and I'm definitely not gonna watch that movie now. I'm sure that's gonna be awesome for some people. Some people are going to love that, but you could like, I so wish Laura was in the chat right now, because she could tell you, when we like sit down to watch a movie together, that's like the first thing she's like, hey, you want to watch this? I'm like, how long is it? I can't sit through long movies. I cannot do it. And usually anything over like an hour and a half, I'm like, ugh, all right. You know, like it needs, phew. I need to be in the right mindset to watch something that's over 90 minutes long. Holy crap, 4 hours. That has to be a sign of like, okay, you know, people are watching more things from home these days. Because imagine sitting 4 hours in a movie theater. I can't do it. Oh my god, I can't do it. Transformers is 4 hours? What the hell? Why are these movies so long? That is insane. Bro, Indian movies are regularly 3.5 hours. Crazy, dude. Holy crap. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. I like when movies they don't feel so rushed that they have to, you know, squeeze everything in such a short amount of time. But for me, I like that's why I like Cobra Kai, for example. Each season is like a movie, but it's broken down into episodes, so I don't have to sit there and watch the entire thing straight. I mean, this last time I kind of did that because, you know, didn't want to have to deal with spoilers. But usually, that's not something I enjoy doing. So, like, if it was a... Like, I would prefer something like that, like the Justice League 4-hour movie. If they just broke that down into, you know, 8 episodes, I'd be like, oh yeah, cool. You know, but jeez, that is long. Endgame is 3.5 hours. Yeah, I watched that on a 6-hour plane ride, so I kind of like that one. The fact that one was longer gave me something to do. It should be illegal to make a 4-hour movie. Agreed. You should live stream you guys watching movies so we can gamble on your unconsciousness and generally ridicule your sleeping head. Oh my god. That would actually be really funny to do. I don't know how long it usually takes me to fall asleep during a movie. Sometimes it is really fast. Sometimes it's in like sometimes it's within like 15 minutes. Well, okay, so the worst ever time, I told you guys about this already at some point. It was the Simpsons movie. And you know, I like the Simpsons. I used to watch the Simpsons all the time. I haven't seen a new episode of the Simpsons in I don't know, probably a decade at this point. Or even more, probably. Maybe a good 14 years or something like that. But I used to watch The Simpsons every time. I remember, you know, I used to go to my grandma's every Sunday, and we always used to leave like right around the time The Simpsons is starting, and then eventually, like, me and my brother would complain enough. We're like, no. Either we leave so that we can get home in time to watch The Simpsons, or we stay there and watch The Simpsons and then go home after. We cannot be driving home during The Simpsons, you know? So I used to really like it. And the movie came out, and before like the intro rolled out, the Simpsons intro, I was already out. I was already knocked out cold, and Laura just woke me up when the movie was over, and that was it. And that was relatively early on in our dating as well. So, yeah, she used to get kind of mad at me. It's like real good date. You just slept, and then she would just like have to go home basically. Hi, BG. How do I donate? Because I want to ask my mom. Don't worry about donating. Just come and hang out and have a good time. You don't have to. I appreciate the generosity and all that, but yeah, you could just hang out. I'm gonna stop making jokes. Instead, I'm going to be making songs. My first one will be about Tortilla Alliance War? Wait, what? Wait, that'd be more of a rap. Adam, terrible. Boo. It's gonna be released in theaters, but yeah, it'll mostly be watched on HBO Max since it's debuting at the same time. Don't worry, 4 hours isn't gonna make this Justice League good. Ooh, already hating. Oh man, I hope it's a good movie though. I have heard that unfortunately a lot of the DC movies, they're not. A lot of them haven't been on par with the Marvel ones, which kind of sucks. I mean, of course people always talk super highly of the Batman movies, but I heard a few of the others may have missed the mark. I hope it's good though. Even if I'm not gonna watch it, still hope it's good. Do you know when we get Glory today? The rollout, that the Alliance Quest reward rollout, it varies for everyone. The Glory, like the Glory from the My Alliance's ranked rewards, it already came in. So yeah, it might be delayed depending on where you ranked, kind of thing. Maximus sending over another 5, saying, "Oh yeah, I tried real hard to like the Man Thing movie. Tried hard. Uh-oh, the hardest. It's the superior Iron Man of Marvel movies. Oh no. Woo, that's not good." Yeah. Well, it just goes to show not all the Marvel movies are winners either. Ugh. Rip. Hey, at least he gave it a shot. That's more than I'm willing to do. BG just pulled the Mortal A-Bomb. Hey, congratulations. I can give you a brief overview on how to play him. The Special 2 activates your aura. Hit the opponent in the face and throw your Special 1 to self-inflict poisons on yourself. And those self-inflicted poisons fuel the aura. Run out of poisons, run out of aura. So yeah, you basically just get to Special 2 and then spam Special 1 from there. And in longer fights, you can kind of extend the duration of that aura by going for a Special 3 first. And then do the Special 2, Special 1 thing. That is the quick and dirty version. You see, Warner Brothers waited too long to go full comic book. Okay. Shazam and Joker was good. Aquaman and first Wonder Woman also. Like, I mean, I heard that people liked... okay, so I should be clear when I said I heard they haven't held up to, haven't been on par with the Marvel movies kind of thing. I'm not saying all the movies were disliked, too. I heard some, pretty good things about some of them. It's just that I also heard... probably heard more misses. Because, not all the Marvel movies are good either. But, generally, I don't know. Just hear that the Marvel movies just seem to be on, another level, you know? But, if I was a fan of those characters in DC, I'm sure I'd like those movies. We talked about this before too, where I don't really care how movies are reviewed and stuff like that. Dude, if I'm into a character, I'll watch the movie, sure. If you're just checking in to see if you can see my account. You could see that message. What did you change it to? Test 123 or something? Let me see. Nope, there is no test 123 here. Yeah, no. No test 123. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. That account just, like, fell off the face of YouTube. My friend keeps asking me to blow cold air on him when he gets too hot, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm also not a fan. Take a laugh, dude. Ugh. What kind of friend asks that? Dude, can you please just blow cold air on me? Please. Just need... Hey, man, you're my friend, right? I need you to blow cold air on me. Like, okay, I'm your friend, but I'm gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, yo, BG tweets. Robert, what do we got here, dude? Ooh, congrats on the fresh Thronebreaker title. Doing it Mysterio style. Okay, cool, man. Congrats. Is BG talking bad about me? What? Tom, I would never. What's up, BG? How's your night going? What's up, Jared? It's going pretty well. Got some good work done today, man. I still working on this one damn video that's taken all my life away. It's just, but other than that, it's been a good night. And I think it was produced by, it's Phage, right? That's how you say that name? Crap, I don't remember. Is that right? Or is that not right? Phage? Faggy? God, I don't know. And written by Steve Gerber. The story wasn't terrible, just Man-Thing himself and the way he interacted, or lack thereof. Yeah, see, that's why I don't really like to... That's why I don't want to see anything related to Man-Thing other than what's in my brain about Man-Thing, basically. Because I just have this feeling like the actual comic book version of Man-Thing is so different than what I've built up in my head. That he's this lovable dumbass. And that's what I love about him. Feige. Okay. So, Feige. Okay. God. That was wrong twice. Jesus. Oh, Laura's in here. Happy birthday. For the first time in my life, I watched someone run out of gas literally a block away from a gas station. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Their mid-turn in the intersection had to push the car back to the corner. Eesh. That sucks. Hey, Laura, let me ask you a question. What would be my response if you asked me to sit down and watch a 4-hour movie? There's a new 4-hour movie coming out, the new Justice League movie. You think I would be excited to watch that? Kieran, and over Buck. What's up, Kieran? At Tom, I just joined. He was ripping you last night when I watched the playback. He. What? Brian, I've got to be honest with you. It hurts how much you hate Tom's jokes. His jokes are actually the only reason I watch your stream. Ah. Kieran, don't do this. Don't say this, man. You're just fueling him, Kieran. Damn it. Jacob Dezano sending over 2 as well. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it, man. Let's see where you're at. Tom, don't listen to him. That was a great joke. As a matter of fact, tell another, please. Damn it, dude. Why do you guys do this? Why do you guys like to fuel Tom? your response would be 4 hours. What is this nonsense? School? I'm not watching this. That sounds about right. What's up, Hector? I gotta say, I like your lighting. I'll eventually get something like that going. Thanks, Hector. Actually, I've got some new lights coming. So my setup is actually about to change a lot. I'm working on some big changes, actually. So yeah, I mean, you guys probably aren't gonna. I mean, you guys will notice a tiny bit. For you guys, it'll be like, oh, cool, the smallest change in the world. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing almost everything in this room that I'm in right now. I'm thinking about changing lots of stuff. All right. Anyway, B Daniels also sent over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saint ABG, watched your Sorcerer rank up vid. Just curious where your prestige would be if you got her to Sig 150, the 75 generics. Yeah, sure. We could check Aunt May on that right now. Oh, God. Can you please blow cold air on me? Easy. I would love to. Brian, I really don't like how funerals are always at 8 or 9 a.m. I'm not a morning person. Get it? Morning? Oh, God. Boo! Alright, hold on. Let's look at Aunt May real quick. Prestige calculator and Sorcerer Supreme. Alright, so basically 11,400 is what my current prestige is. If I took it to 150, 11,600. It's a solid bump up. You know, it takes Sorcerer Supreme herself over 13k. But we're still talking very far away from where I need to be. So, back to 75. Brian the stripper. Hey Brian, I'll DM you tomorrow of something I saw that was so dope. It's lighting our GB. Okay. Yeah, I mean the light that I have back there, I can change the color of it. Actually, I lost the capability because the router I have right now sucks. And like technically you can so it controls over Wi-Fi. You get this app and you're able to control it that way. But the router I have sucks. Technically I could connect it to it, but it's a pain in the ass for one. Because I just got a new one, and I'm already immediately just getting rid of this router anyway. So I used to change those lights back there, but for now they're just staying the same because I don't even have the ability to change them until I get a new router. B Daniels sending over another buck saying, yeah, I'd wait too, but it's not horrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. Like here, okay, so here's my plan. We're still holding out to 20th. I basically try to check a few times like throughout AQ to see if we get bumped out of the 20th spot, and if that happens, I try to see like, okay, like maybe I'll have to feed some sig stones in, is what I'm saying, like as we go, just to try to keep that spot. But it's only gonna hurt in the long run if I feed her generics. The best case scenario I think is to pull Namor. If I pull Namor, it's a champion that has absurdly high prestige and also benefits a ton from actually being high sig. because there's other high prestige champions that don't really need high sig. Like Doom is a great example of a champ that's like, okay, yeah, I want him high sig, but I don't need him to be max sig. Whatever, I don't care. I don't even care if he's awakened, really. Silver Surfer is another case where, yeah, his prestige is the best at high sig, obviously, but like I could take my time getting there with just the cosmics if I needed to. I wouldn't wait. If I pulled him, I think I would just invest the generics, but you know. Anyway, Bo, seeing it over 3. Thank you, Bo. Saying, BG, I haven't been able to get haven't been able to get to sleep lately, but Tom's jokes seem to be doing the trick. Yeah, suck it, Tom. Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh crap, I can't tell. I'm off to bed before any more jokes put me into hibernation or a coma. Yeah, stick it to him. Yes, again, I still can't tell if that's good or not. Because technically, I mean, going to sleep, that's one of the greatest gifts you could have, right? It's just getting a good night's sleep. But still, suck it to him. Bo, thank you for the 3, dude. Jacob sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, Tom, I'm sorry for not laughing at your jokes and booing them. I'm just jealous. Wait, hold on. Am I about to die to this fight? Nope. I'm just jealous that you were funnier than me. This is definitely me, BG, not Jacob saying this. What the hell? How dare you try to put those words in my mouth, Jacob? Static sent it over to saying, BG, highly recommend buying your own network gear. Yeah. Do you mean it like going beyond a modem router combo thing? Because I had my own. Here's the deal. Here's the rundown of it all. I had my own for ever since we moved out here, basically. And then with all the issues that I was having with my internet, one of the reps that I talked to was like, "Oh, it's probably your router." I'm like, it's not my router, man. This router's been fine all along. I know it's not my router. And he's like, well, yeah, but in order to, continue troubleshooting, we could tell a lot more if you use our equipment. And I'm like, oh, God, here we go. I know I'm just getting, trying to get upsold into getting more or their products type of thing, right? But fine, whatever. If it solves the problem, that's the only thing I actually care about. So, sure. I'll try your router. Because they gave it to me for, like the first month free. Which I'm still in that first free month. But anyway, they gave it to me for free. And yep, exactly what I thought. Not the issue. But this thing just sucks. It's just not a good router. Anyway, so yeah. I'd always planned on just buying another one on my own and not having to pay their monthly fee, which is also like $15 a month, which if anyone is renting, because that's what you're doing, right? You're renting a modem or a router from your internet provider. $15 a month. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have internet for more than a year. And just for the year, that's $180. Which is like, about what you'll pay for a brand new one, like a good new one or something like that. Some of them are even a little bit more expensive. But like I said, I'm going to have this thing for over a year. So it's going to save money in the long run too. But Daniel sent over another buck as well, saying, also I was thinking about taking Morningstar to rank 3 Awakened, but I have 0 Mystic Tier 4 class Catalyst. I feel your pain. Yeah, dude. If you don't absolutely need to do it right now, wait. Try to burn some of those catalysts. Stack sent over another 5 saying I use Comcast modems for the unlimited data. Is my own wireless router and switch. I'd really recommend it. Interesting. You get unlimited data from Comcast? I didn't even know that was an option. Because I still don't have unlimited data. Not that I need it either, but... Okay. Interesting. Glacier sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, yo, I'm Brian Grant. You can call me BG. I put the MC in MCOC. Spitting hot fire like a torch. Nova flame. Lyrical tax. Better take some Novocaine. That wasn't even a super chat. I just made that up off the top of my head. Do you guys like that? No, I'm just kidding. Glacier, thank you very much for the 5, dude. I appreciate it, man. Can you write me a full song? I'll be performing the next time there is a Comic-Con. They're gonna bring me out on stage. I don't know when that's gonna be. Maybe 2022. But yeah. Thank you, dude. Kieran sent over another 5 as well, saying, hi, this is Brian Grant. I want to say that Tom has the bet. Kieran, I don't want to read this. I'm going to read it. Hi, this is Brian Grant. I want to say that Tom has the best jokes, and I love him because he's so funny. Thanks for making my stream so good. Love you, Tom. I'm sad now for having to have read that. Yes, unlimited is an option with Comcast. Huh, didn't even know. Which depends on where you are with Comcast. Comcast in my area has competition, so unlimited data is offered. Oh, is that what it is? It is the competition for reasons you are experiencing. Yeah, there's no. Oh, I thought I was dead there. Got lucky. Yeah, there's no other options in my area, really. We're kind of just screwed. Just sort of have to take it. What's up, Abby Doe? I swear I feel like half the times I tune in lately, it's just in time to drop the hammer on a spammer. What's up, brother? Discussing more internet issues, or are you buying a new router? A little of both. I mean, I'm not having any issues right now, right at this moment. But I don't even remember what started the conversation exactly. Oh, the light's back there, actually. I have an issue with my current router and these lights. So yeah, I'm just going to like, I already knew I was going to get a new router anyway, but that's how it all started. Actually crying? Me too, Kieran. It's cheaper for me to rent their modem than to pay for extra data. Yeah, that's crazy. We don't. I mean, as far as I know, we don't have that option here. Every time I've ever talked to them, they have never brought that up, and trust me, they try to sell me everything. But yeah, it like, if that was on the table. Well, okay, and I cared about unlimited data, because the thing is, you know, they give us 1.2 terabytes, and that's fine. Like, we don't go over that. So I don't really care about the unlimited data. But if I did, then oh yeah, I would definitely do exactly what you're doing, and keep theirs. Daniel sent over another 2 saying, this is Brian Grant. I retract my previous comment. Yeah, once again, suck it, Tom. Message retracted. Thank you, B. Daniels. Brian, today I accidentally broke my girlfriend's spice rack. Where is this gonna go? Because no one accidentally breaks someone's spice rack. How does that even happen? Those things are surprisingly sturdy for something that just holds spices. Let's find out. Brian, today I accidentally broke my girlfriend's spice rack, so I spent all afternoon fixing it again. What else was I gonna do with all this time on my hands? Jesus. Yeah, we all knew this was coming. And as expected, it was awful. Boo! Listen, everyone in Tom's army that's in here tonight, why don't you guys run like a group marathon or something like that and take a whole bunch of laps? Because boo. Kieran sent over another 2 saying, this is Brian Grant again. Just kidding. Like Tom. He'll send it over 5. I don't know if I like that. You guys are just putting all these words in my mouth. Daniel sent it over another 5 saying, this is Brian Grant. I will never like Tom's jokes. Any other comment is a lie and not actually me. I guess that's that. Thank you, B. Daniels. Dude, you get hosed on internets. It's so crazy that you're only a few miles away from me, but I have such better options. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I feel like the devil voice is coming soon at this rate. It might be. Hashtag Tom Army. Ugh. Easy. Sent over 2 saying, can you please give Tom this $2? Really? Doug sent over 2 saying, BG, Twitter joke for you, non-pun related. Okay. Alright. It's a good sign if it's non-pun related. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa. Who's in the chat right now? Who do I see in the chat right now? Nightmare! Juggernaut! What's up, dude? Hold on. Doug, what is this? Sorry, I couldn't find a good bean-specific picture for today. Double stuffed burrito. What is on the inside of that Oreo? Is that burrito bits on the inside of that Oreo? Dude, if they sold burritos like this, I'd buy it. Yeah. I'd for sure buy it. Nice mare. Oh man. What's up, dude? Man, it's been so long. Wait, is this Lil Joe with his caps lock broken? Yeah. This is the one and only Lil Joe. Kieran sent it over 5 saying, Brian Grant here. No one speaks for me, for myself, and I declare that all Tom jokes are of the highest quality. I love them, and that is the truth. This is not the truth. This is Kieran. How dare you? This is absolutely not the truth. I'll have to slurk or slurp, not sure. Both are iffy. Oh man. Alright, Maximus later, dude. Burrito flavored Oreos. Shudder. Dude, I would eat those. Miss you guys? Dude, oh man. I miss you too, dude. We didn't even get a chance to hang during last Comic-Con. And of course 2020 Comic-Con, not a thing. 2021 Comic-Con, also probably not a thing. LBG, you should rank 3 Gambit. Check out his prestige, dude. I know his prestige is super high. If mine was awakened, I would do it for sure, but he's not awakened, and even then, like, it's been a consideration, but having to invest a lot of resources into a champion just for prestige, just for a temporary prestige, I don't know if it's worth the sacrifice. Gonna become king of opening trading cards after all this dentistry. Think it should be a hand model? I think so too. What if you opened cards like, so what if your channel was like opening up cards, packs of cards, but you did it like in people's mouths? I think people would watch that, dude. EG, who should I take to rank 5? Blade duped, Havoc duped, or Claire unduped? Ooh, I like Claire the most out of those. I would go Claire personally. EG, you're gonna make another 7-day account soon. Yeah, at some point. Thanks, man. I have a video of me eating cards. That's excellent. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a new 7-day account challenge soon. It just has to line up with the right side event. Otherwise, the new account will kind of just suck. I think the flavor of cards goes really underappreciated. Dude, I think so too. And you know what? I bet if the people who make the cards heard that more, they'd get more jazzed up about making like more flavorful cards too, you know? Think about how many of these card manufacturers put their life, their heart and soul into making delicious like Pokemon cards, and then everyone's like, "Ugh, I don't even like the taste of Bulbasaur." Heartbreaking. You just show them a little bit of support, you know? It goes such a long way. Eric Nelson hitting that new member button. Ooh, welcome, dude. Is that a first time member? I can't even tell anymore. I know the name is not the name is not new or anything. Finally figured it out. Aha, so that is the first time ever. Well, welcome, dude. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, dude. But Dan sent over too saying, "This is Kieran. I don't speak for Brian Grant." Yes, suck it, Kieran. Oh, really? You go Claire, huh? I mean, I would, Abido. I would. Don't eat shiny cards, though. They're aluminum and you'll die. This is good advice. Yeah. This is excellent advice. Unless you want to become the aluminum monster. You don't hate on Tom. Don't be jealous of Tom. Tom is funny. Hashtag Tom Army. Adam. Open the card packs in card creators' mouths. I think people would watch that. I join and I hear edible Pokemon cards. Well, yeah, that's what all Pokemon cards are. It's nothing new here. It's just a lot of people only collect Pokemon cards and they don't really eat them. And it's like, well, what's the point? I don't get it. Did you watch WandaVision? No, I haven't seen WandaVision. I don't have Disney Plus, right? It's on Disney Plus. Even if I did though, like it seems like a cool show, but I don't really watch that much TV. So I probably would not have seen it even if I had it. Maybe at some point though. We show your SS gameplay anytime soon. At some point, yeah. I need to like relearn how to play with Sorcerer Supreme. Joku said it over 10 saying boys and bays. Boys and bays. I gotta go shut my eyeballs so I can perform dental surgeries in the morning. Brain, I love you. It's great to see you kicking ace. Let's catch up soon. Heart. dude. I agree. I would love nothing more, man. I wish I could hear that in your actual voice, but text will have to be good enough. Dude, thank you, man. It's good to see you, man. But all right, good luck with your dental surgeries in the morning. I hope you open them many Pokemon cards, but not so many of the shinies in the mouth area. And they're happy. Because cards. And Dragon Ball Z cards. Go Goku. You'll hear my voice soon enough. Love all you gamers so much. This is all I needed to hear tonight. My night has been made. Alright, dude. DJ, for the Super Bowl, a local pizzeria was selling a Russian roulette pizza that had one slice tainted with super hot sauce. Fun party game or horrible waste of pizza? I think it's a fun party game. I mean, listen, do I normally want to eat pizza with super hot sauce? No. There's only so much diarrhea that I can enjoy in one evening. And that would probably exceed the limit, you know? But, why not? If you eat enough, do you become a Pokemon? No. Don't let them trick you either, because some people tell you that. Eating Pokemon cards does not, in fact, turn you into a Pokemon. But if you want to be the best, like no one ever was, then you have to eat Pokemon cards. Can't wait until I get a bunch of members of my channel. I mean, I'll take all the members I can get up in there. Just members all over the place. Almost to 500 subs. Getting there. Dude. Happy dough. Almost up to 500? It's pretty impressive, man. You just started your channel, like, not very long ago at all. It's been, what, like 2 months or something? Has it even been that long? Dude, time flies. Good night, sweet princes and princesses. All right, man. Have a good night. I just tried clicking that link. YouTube, for some reason, doesn't let me go there. What if I copy and paste it instead? Put it in this browser. Is that the? Did you link to the Gwenpool video? I can't tell. For some reason, it doesn't let me just put that URL in. It's very weird. I always have trouble with links in YouTube. So I can't tell if that's what that was or not. But either way, dude, it's good to see you, man. For real. If you're still even here. What do the numbers next to Yellowjacket mean? I'm not sure. He was changed recently. And I actually don't know what he does now. I haven't played him yet. Wow, Cav Psycho Man is pretty tough. I've heard mixed things about him. I heard some alliance mates saying he's not tough and some saying he is tough. I haven't fought him yet. When did you start Marvel Contest of Champions? I started playing this game like a little over 5 years ago. All right, what do you think is the fastest way to get 6-star shards as a conqueror? I'm dying to get useful 6-star aside from rank 1 level 65 Taskmaster. There are no fast ways to get 6-star shards as a conqueror, dude. You're not supposed to get 6-star shards as a conqueror. Conqueror is Act 4, right? Where does it say the titles? Hang on. Oh, whoops, I didn't have to click on that, but whatever. Okay, yeah. Conquer is Act 4. Yeah, man, you're supposed to just start getting 5 stars at that point in the game. You're really not supposed to be getting 6-star shards. So there is no way. Like, through like the gifting event, the gifting crystals, like that was the basically one and only way to maybe get really lucky and get 6-star shards kind of thing. And occasionally there's some special events and stuff like that that happen, and you know, but for the most part, no, man, you're supposed to just start to get into 5 stars at that point. And kabam, they kind of make you go through all the star levels along your way, you know. Let's do some energy dumpage. Okay, if you're not one of the top players in the game, he's tough at least. Cosmic Ghost Rider Medusa barely put a dent in him since he keeps going unblockable. Okay. Well, like I said, I mean, you know, even people in my alliance said he can be annoying. So I believe it. Let's see. Let's do some uncollected dumps. Mostly going to be using Kingpin, but I want to back this up with a higher level Magneto. And that'll be good, yeah. Let's Kingpin it up. Sounds good to you. My best character is level 3500 or something. Awaken 4-star Taskmaster. You'll get there, dude. Like I said, I've been playing this game for a long time. You just gotta stick with it, and you'll get the higher champions too. Okay, nothing on the map. Let's just go. Let's go up. Up seems good. Completed Act 5. What do I do next? You try to make sure that you're not spamming. You see how you put, what do I do next? And then not even 30 seconds went by, and you said it again. What I do next? So for step 1, don't spam. Step 2, you can 100% clear that content, or you can start, you know, preparing yourself for the Cavalier push, which is 6.1. I would probably focus on one of those two things. And what was I gonna say? After getting Cavalier, then start focusing on some variants. What the hell was that? Oh, like some buggy mess right there. What the heck? Did I not get my special one because of that? My little degen? Or there's some node that prevented it. No, it was just because of that. That was stupid. Yeah, and if you're not able to do the Cavalier push right away, no worries. You know, maybe focus on popping open the dual class 5 stars, and just do the like alliance content and monthly content while you get your 5-star roster in order to make the Cavalier push. PG, who should I take to rank 5? Dupe Sparkles or unduped Claire? They're both good. You can kind of take your pick based on which one you like more yourself. I'm a bigger fan of Claire between those two. But especially if you have a Fury, then Sparkles is a great champ. Comes down to what you like to play. They're both good. The only thing I would say about Claire is if you haven't done variant 5 yet, Claire is going to be better for that variant. And Sparkles, she's not the best when it comes to clearing out the variants in this game. Usually my roster is pretty good, but my roster has a couple holes. One strong bleed immune besides Iceman, and a regen for novice fights. Just say my roster on Twitter. Who besides Sentinel should I rank? Let me see. BG, help your newest member. I'm on it. Okay. Well, I don't know if you... I don't think you run suicides, right? Because I was gonna say Corvus, he kind of has that bleed immunity. When his glaive charges are up, at least he's immune to it. And if you run suicides, then you also run willpower, so you kind of heal from it. So you kind of like the bleeds a lot of times with Corvus. And I-bomb is really good. What did you say your needs are? Bleed immune and regen. If you have... Okay, so I-bomb... He actually does have regen if you have willpower, because he's always constantly poisoning himself. He's a really strong, just kind of natural regenerating champion. And just very good champion overall. Like, that's... Looking at the rest of your champs here, there are no other real big standouts. You know, you have... I'm not saying that all these champions are bad by any means. There's definitely some champs in here that you could rank up. But the big standout, I would say, is I-bomb. And if you ran Suicide's Corvus, but I don't think you do, so I think I-bomb's the biggest standout. He could be good for the newest variant, Variant 6. Pair up Doom and I-bomb, and those two should be able to tackle a bunch of that content. No suicides, no regen. No regen? Does that mean you have no willpower? Well, I'd highly recommend unlocking willpower. It's one of the best values that you could ever get in this game. Like, outside of, like, you know, obviously parry and dexterity, they're like required masteries. After that, willpower is probably the best mastery in the entire game. You don't need to run it for every single situation, but it saves so many resources. It saves a ridiculous amount of items. You'll make back the units that you invest in it, kind of thing. Is APOC good to max out as a 5-star? Yes. Apocalypse is an insanely strong champion. If you don't have that many champions ranked up at the moment, you could go with him, or you could opt to just leave him like at rank 4 if you're just looking to use his horseman ability more on other champs. Either way is fine, whether you want to take him all the way up or just to rank 4. They're both good options. Rank 2 6-star abomination. Those poisons our beast. They are pretty good. Any advice on how to get 4-star shards? So shards of all rarities. Premium hero crystals, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars. All the shards in this game, they kind of come from all over the place. To get more 4-star shards, you just have to, you know, rank up your champions so that you can take on like a little bit higher level difficulty content than where you are right now, possibly. And you'll start to get more shards. Also, make sure that you never, ever, ever, never sell your champions. Because a lot of 4-star shards comes from duplicating your 3-star champions from the crystals. So same thing for the higher level shards as well. Which is why you never want to sell any of your champs. PG final path of Labyrinth started now. Electropath, Groot down. Alright, dude. Good luck to you. Final path. Last quest of Cav Monthly. Unstoppable, Stun Immune, and oh yeah, Mojo too. Ooh, Mojo. That's never a good time. Well, it's an okay time if you happen to be lucky enough to have a torch, which thankfully I do. But I know a lot of people don't have high-level torches, and that dude just kind of sucks without torch. Unstoppable. What causes the unstoppable? Is it just like by time? Because Magic's actually pretty good at taking down Mojo as well, if you just block and bait out heavy attacks. Some people like to drop dexterity, because gaining buffs against that guy can be a problem. But Magic's pretty good against him too. Found Stupefy was a game changer for me. I've been using twice as many heavy attacks since unlocking it. Yeah, Stupefy is super important too. That's one of the earliest masteries to get because it's so cheap. That one is also an incredible mastery. Oh, that hit me? Wow, okay. Alright. Let's blast this guy with a special too. Get some belly bump action going. Actually, let's just sit with an L2 now. Now let's bump him. No! Oh man. Oh god! Don't kill me though. Alright. No screwing around. Hey, what node am I fighting? You take my power? Oh, is he taking my power when I'm not near him? Is that what this is? I can't even tell. Whatever. This guy's a pain. Unstoppable every 5 seconds, I think. Okay. It's a rough node to deal with. How to get more prowess with Gambit? So you hold block to charge up, and then you have to do a heavy attack to convert the charges, whatever those are called, into prowess. And that's it pretty much. Quick question: can Fury bypass Labyrinth Thor's stun? In his real Fury state, he's immune to stun, so he should be able to. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be able to. I've never tested it though, to be absolutely sure, but I'm pretty sure he's fine, since he's immune to just all stun in this game. I mean, he's immune to that, like that's why I used him in the Abyss. He was immune to the Yellowjacket stun in there too, which is a little bit more of a special stun, I guess. All right, let's head back to the arena. First 5-star was Torch from a legendary crystal. That's an insanely powerful first 5-star to get. Congratulations. That is a sick pull. All right, let's start getting these tier 1 alphas. And Mojo, or Cav Mojo Unstoppable is the node, and it's not easy with Torch. Oh, is it not easy with Torch even? Really? Okay. I'll have to see that to believe it myself. Because I fight so many Mojos in war. You know, because I don't really like Torch is my best option to bring to war most of the time. So I'm kind of like there's a few of us that do bring torches, so I don't fight Mojos every war, but I'd say I fight most of the Mojos that we come across, and he's always on different nodes. Him and Doom, my torch just kind of seeks them out like a heat-seeking torchel. So yeah, I'm curious. I want to do the Cav monthly. I want to get it started. I'll probably wait for, I don't know, maybe this weekend would be a good time to do it actually. Maybe Sunday. Maybe that'll be good. What's your opinion on Longshot? Cool champion. Not... He kind of gets overshadowed offensively by Doom. I mean, most champions do, to be honest. Doom, Claire, and you know, some others. So like Longshot, he doesn't really get played a whole lot, but anytime you're dealing with a lot of buffs on the opponent, he can burn through that opponent like faster than anyone else. He's really strong when it comes to defeating opponents that have lots of buffs. I made a pretty in-depth video about Longshot if you want to see how to play him, even his comic backstory, and more of my opinion on him, but that's the short version of it. What time do you normally sleep when you do these late night streams? It's 10:36 p.m. over here. That's what time it is over here. I usually go to sleep by about midnight. Sometimes a little bit later. I used to go to sleep much later, like, you know, 6 a.m. Like it was getting kind of bad, but these days I'm actually sleeping pretty well, for me at least, and I'm usually asleep by, or usually like try to sleep by midnight. I don't always quite fall asleep by midnight, but that's when I try. Usually takes like a good hour or so after the stream to I don't know what the right word is. I'm gonna say unwind, but like, I don't know. What am I unwinding from? But you know what I mean, like just to get in like the more relaxed state of mind kind of thing. I guess unwinding, I don't know. What's the best way to bypass the Limber in Labyrinth? I want the completion rewards, and I can rank 5 my Aegon. I mean, there's not really too many ways to bypass it. If you're using someone like Domino, you could bring in the Massacre synergy to increase that stun duration. There's a few other ways, but like the best champions to use in Labyrinth, you don't really need to bypass Limber. You want to get most of your openings just by, you know, pushing the opponent to a special, dexing their special, and then retaliating and getting your opening that way. And then sometimes you need to parry to get an opening, but you shouldn't have to do it that much if you're using high ranked champs. Like you probably shouldn't do Labyrinth until you get that Aegon to rank 5. Just let those rewards sit there. I know it might suck like waiting for those rewards to come in, but like you're gonna need those catalysts afterwards too. So get him to rank 5, and then yeah, use him for the run. And with Aegon, like you just want to get your combo built up, and then all of your hits are unblockable anyway, so you just wait for the opponent to like dash back and block. You don't have to parry to get your openings, and you just charge straight through their block. Should I rent my room? I feel like that's not a question I'm qualified to answer. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe. Should you rent your room? Like just rent it out to someone? I don't know. Actually like using Wasp against Mojo. Call me crazy. Okay. Wasp, got it. Heat-seeking Cordial. Be ashamed. I am ashamed at that one, yeah. It was terrible. I should have booed myself. Just tested it. Fury bypasses the Thor stun. Okay, okay. I figured he would. BJ, did you hear how your dungeon buddy said you've only been an endgame player for as long as you've had Abyss explored? I did not hear this. How dare Lag say this? That's funny. Everyone has their own definition of endgame, you know. BG 6:30 a.m. over here in the UK. Stay up for these streams. Appreciate you and them. Keep it up. Well, thank you, dude. High school student. I either don't sleep or sleep at 3 or 4 a.m. Yeah. That's pretty much how I've been for most of my life as well. So I hear you on that. Is Unawakened Thor Ragnarok any good? Just got him as a 6-star. No, Thor Ragnarok is not a strong champion, unfortunately. A lot of people kind of hope that Thor gets a buff in some way. He's not very good. He was known for being the prestige king for a while, but that's about all he was known for. If I dupe mine, because I have him as a 6-star as well. If I dupe mine, I'm gonna rank him up. But just to be totally clear, most people I would not recommend ranking up their Thor Ragnaroks. It's just where I'm currently at in the game. I need the prestige. I can rank 5 him now. Oh, you can with your Aegon? Well then, yeah. You don't need to worry about the limber really in the Abyss, as long as you're playing it right. Sometimes you know if you do end up parrying a lot and like before you get your combo built up, sometimes what you might have to do is block and bait out a heavy attack as well. Aside from that. Oof, here comes the beef. Is that, what, the beef with lags? In Thor Rags, save your butt unexpectedly once on some hard fight BG. I've used Thor Rags a few times. I used him in my itemless runs. And I used him in... what is it, 6.4? I think it's 6.4. There's a boss. It's a King Groot, if I'm not mistaken. But he's actually pretty good for. I'm not saying he's totally worthless, but he's just not very good. PG, is there a chance that they will add 7 stars or even 8 stars in the future? Yeah, absolutely. It's almost guaranteed that 7 stars will be added. We don't know when, but probably in... if I had to guess, I would say... I don't think we'll see them this year. Maybe sometime in early to mid 2022 would be my best guess on it. But I for all I know, maybe they'd even introduce them earlier or maybe later. I don't know. What was I gonna say about it? Oh, but even when they introduce 7 stars, like they're not gonna take over the game for a long time, you know? Like there's still, like we're just really starting to get into like using mostly 6 stars these days. I mean, and when I say we, I mean like the top players. I don't even know if I really can include myself in that category. Because I'm still mostly using my 5 stars, but like I look at my alliance mates and a lot of them are using mostly 6 stars these days, and you know they're just kind of getting to that point, so there's still going to be a long time, you know, and 6 stars have been in the game for like 3 years, so there's still going to be a long time before even if they added 7 stars tomorrow, it'd be a long time before anyone was really using their 7 stars. Gee, my apologies if this is a personal question, but have you ever took an AP class? I'm a junior, 11th grade, and I'm taking 4 English, US history, chemistry, and seminar, all required for my program. Kind of. It wasn't really an AP class. In the 5th grade, there was a program called Gifted and Talented, G&T or whatever. Yeah, you can see how gifted I actually am. I got the initials right. Anyway, it was called like Gifted and Talented, and they put me in that. Here's the thing though. I never really liked school. I had terrible grades. The only reason they put me in that is because I guess I did well on some tests that I took. You know, I guess in the 4th grade or something like. No, I guess it was in the 5th grade because I didn't start out in that. It was like halfway through the year. They put me in that. So I was in that, but I just asked them to remove me. straight up. I was like, I don't like it here. like it was fun for a little bit because they were like some, oh god, my game's super laggy. There were like some fun games that they actually played and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like playing games. They were like, you know, math games and stuff. And then I'll never forget it, man. I had to do this project. You just had to like invent something, and I don't remember if there was like any like rules to what you had to invent or something like that. But you had to partner up with someone, and you guys had to come up with some kind of invention. And I just immediately thought like, I don't want to do this. This is so much extra work. This is stupid. So yeah, like midway through that project, I just remember feeling so bad because I left my partner to because I was just like, dude, I'm sorry, man, but I don't want to be in here. I'm just gonna ask them to remove me from this, and they did, you know. And that, you know, that partner of mine, he went on to, the invention was basically just a pocket on your jacket for an umbrella. I mean, we're in the 5th grade, you know what I mean? It's we're just inventing dumb things, but it's kind of cool, I guess. But that was pretty much it. After that, no, my grades were awful in school. So I never really made it to any AP classes in like high school. Everyone's saying it's called Gate. I don't remember that. Maybe they started calling it that at like a certain year. Maybe it was after my year. I don't know. All I remember is it was G and T. Gifted and Talented seems a little on the nose. You think people who are running that would be a little more creative? I was, dude, even at a young age, it felt weird to call it that. It felt like, so what's everyone else? Dumb and dumber? I don't know, dude. Gifted and Talented, really? Like, that's the name of it? I wish it was like... I do wish it was called something else. Maybe I would have stayed in there, but it just, like, I don't know. Actually, no, I wouldn't have stayed in there. It was definitely the extra work. But, I don't know what the right word for it is, man. But I was like embarrassed by the name of it too, you know? I don't know. You shouldn't be, by the way, if anyone's in those programs. You know, like I at the end of the day, it's who cares what it's called? It's a better education. So take it, you know what I mean? But I just didn't like the name. Ryan, what's the last advanced daily offer for Thronebreakers? Is it a five-star plus 200 stone? I assume you aren't going to take it anyways. It's not too... the last one is plus 100. I think it's plus 160 in total. I'm not gonna take it though. We can go take a look at it in just a sec here. I invented rollerblades when I was in a program like that. Well, the concept anyway. I said ice skates with wheels, so you didn't need ice. Dude. Genius. Did you like group projects? No, I hated them. I absolutely hated them. Because like I said, I sucked at school because I didn't want to do I didn't want to do the work. I just wasn't interested. It's not that I couldn't do it, I just didn't want to. And when you're in a group, it just made me feel bad. Like, oh great, now I'm either gonna bring down everyone else, or I actually have to do the work. This sucks. like even when I was in groups with my friends, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't even about working with others because I didn't like them. Like I remember one of my best friends in high school. We had a group project in chemistry. I don't remember exactly what the project was, but I remember it was something involving like the periodic table or something like that, right? And it's fun hanging out and everything, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to. I mean, the periodic table. Listen, I actually dig the periodic table of elements. All right, that's actually pretty cool. But for the most part, I didn't care to do that project. I only did it because I felt bad because I was gonna bring down his grade if I didn't. So I hated that stuff. All right. Anyway, this offer though. So yeah, these are the 3 tiers. 160 in total. I think I said 180 before. It's 160 in total. It's not the worst offer I've ever seen. And if I had a real need, like let's say I was about to do a Legends run, and I needed to sig up a champion to do that Legends run or something, I would totally get this. But just knowing that I can just wait and over time collect 5-star sig stones from like the solo events and stuff. No, let me what does this come down to in total? Whoops. Crap. 2,400 divided by 160. So I mean 15 units of sig stone. It's not bad. But, yeah, I just don't have a need for it. For me, it was called the honors program. Well, we had honors too. I was in honors history class in the 8th grade, and it sucked because I was the dumbest person in the class. Only got in because 7th grade social studies was a breeze. Dude, history is tough. I feel like some people treat history as like an easy subject because you don't have to. I don't know. It like a lot of people don't like to deal with numbers, so I totally get that. For some people, like math is it's a scary subject to deal with. And writing is difficult too. So, like the English and stuff like that. And I feel like history was one of those subjects that people always said like, oh yeah, it's just history. Like, oh, it's the easy class or whatever. Maybe it's because I fell asleep during every class. Okay, it's probably because of that. But I actually found those classes to be tough. Remembering, like, I don't know. Like the story time of it, if you want to call it that, because it's basically just story time, and you hear all these stories and stuff like that. That part's cool. But when it comes to a test and you have to know like certain names and dates and stuff, I'm like, ah, oh, come on, I was asleep. How am I supposed to know this? Like, there's no way. Here's what made it tough for me. Okay, this is a better explanation. When it comes to math, because it just kind of builds on itself, if you have like a good foundation in math, if someone gives you a problem, you're not always just going to be able to figure it out. But I feel like a lot of times, even if I maybe wasn't there for a class, like mentally just zoned out, and I saw the problem, I could, you know, put the pieces together and kind of figure it out and just, you know, kind of BS my way to the answer a little bit there. Maybe BS is not the right word because it has to be the right answer, obviously. But, you know, I'd be able to put the pieces together. When it comes to history, they give you like a multiple choice test and they're like, okay, who was the emperor of the... Yeah, there's no way I'm figuring that out. I couldn't narrow it down. You know, maybe I could cross off if they put Abe Lincoln as one of them. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm down to A, B, or C. But what am I supposed to pick out of these three? Like, there's nothing that I could have kind of figured out in that moment to get the right answer. So, history... It was always tough for me because of that. What? History is the easiest subject. All the info is written down for you. You just have to Oh, now I see your problem. Yeah, exactly. It's always really tough for me, actually, man. A lot of the history teachers were really cool, though, so that always made the classes a little bit better. It seemed like the history teachers liked their job more than a lot of the other teachers. Not always, but they seem to have more fun with their subject compared to others. Fully convinced. Me and my mate's memory capacity wasn't able to store all the dates and events. Just like reciting poems by heart was a pain. Dude, reciting poems by heart. Did you have to do that in school? I don't know if I ever had to do that. Who was the first U.S. president? Well, the first one was Venom the Duck. But if you're talking about the first recognized president, I mean, should be Venom the Duck. It's Bill Clinton. What? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know many of the presidents. But I know the first one was George Washington. And he's on the damn $1 bill. Need you to use your Kabam powers and convince them to buff Cyclops, Psylocke, and Beast. Then the mutant class will be perfect. My Kabam powers. I will try. I'll try to summon my strongest Kabam powers. Oh, I see. This was a multiple choice question. Who was the first U.S. president? A. Lemdum Taters. Really? What is a Lemdum Taters? It's a Ludum Taters. B. Seaton. C. George Washington. Was there a D? Or D. Victor Con Vroom. Oh, wow. Ooh. Lendum Taters. It's gotta be Lemdum Taters. I Lemdum Taters. D. Venom the Duck. Both questions, final answer. Yeah, I'll never forget, man. During some of the tests, I would just write all the same letter, and then actually just go to sleep. and one time I put for every single question I just put C. I'm not kidding. I got a 0 on that test. I was like, how is this possible? How did I actually get a 0 doing this? I feel like the teacher was just playing games with me you know? Like, I hate to think that the teacher really thought that hard to mess with me, to actually make none of the options C. But I actually got a 0 one time because of that. By the way, I feel like I have to say this. If there's anyone in school in here right now, don't do what I did, okay? These are what I'm telling you is absolutely true, but it doesn't mean that that's what you should be doing. I highly recommend studying hard, getting a good education, or at the very least, because, you know, at the very least, find something you're interested in and study that hard. Even if you are like me and hated school, because you know, it'd be better if you could get good grades and then still find things to study in your free time. But I get that there are going to be some people out there that were like me and just didn't really try in school. But you still got to try at something. And I do try pretty hard to learn certain things, just certain things that I'm more interested in compared to the school subjects. Okay, BG, with my information, I think I'll rank 5 Aegon, bring my 6-star Proxima, 4-star White Max, pre-fight for combo, and my Max Torch for backup. Who should be champ 5? Doom? Do I go easy or short path? You don't really need all those champs for Labyrinth. I highly recommend just going the easy path first. But you can mostly just go synergies, dude. You don't need Torch. You don't need Doom. If you want to go White Mags, that's fine. You could bring in White Mags. But other than that, yeah, just go like full-on synergy team. Aegon all the way. What? No, the teacher probably just said, screw this little poop who doesn't even bother. Even he can't be bothered to try. And I can't be bothered to actually grade his test 0%. You know, I like that teacher too. I actually really like that teacher. She was super cool, but anyway, love history. History-related YouTube channels are some of my most watched. Okay, I don't horrible history teacher that ruined my view of him. Ooh, that sucks. Hey man, do you earn money during YouTube? Yes. There's ad revenue. I mean, not so much during the streams. Well, I guess during the streams too. You get an ad when you first join the stream, right? Although most of the way that this channel stays afloat is just directly thanks to, see the green names in chat. Green names and the big D's. I have no degree, but I have a high pay customer service job for an environmental company. Very lucky though, as everyone I work around has some form of college degree. Yeah. Man, sometimes I'm kind of afraid to talk about educational stuff, to be honest, because I mean, obviously I'm not an expert in it. But like I do genuinely feel that there are other ways to not only educate yourself, but also land like high-paying jobs and careers and things like that without going through the conventional school methods, you know? But at the same time, I don't want someone to hear that and think like, oh, I don't have to go to school then. You know? Like, if you are gonna do that, like, no matter what, you still have to work really hard at whatever you want to do. I think that's, at the end of the day, that's like what really matters. It's just putting a lot of effort into what you do. School is just there as like a tool that can help you. It can sometimes feel like it's being like a mandatory push upon you, and because it mostly is, right, for like the earlier parts of our lives. But when it comes to like post high school education type stuff, the way I look at school is that it should be just like a tool that you can use. You don't necessarily have to. There's definitely other ways to go about it, especially these days. But slow mode is usually on. Slow mode is not usually on. I only put slow mode on during like when I know there's going to be a lot of people in here, during like an Abyss run or new account challenge or something like that. But on a daily night, it's bugged right now where it says slow mode is on. Don't know what the deal is with YouTube. I already had failed out of my first college, went into the final physics exam with a set of D&D dice, rolled up sets of numbers loudly in a silent exam room. Oh God. And walked out after 15 minutes. That's pretty funny. That's kind of messed up if it was loud for everyone else. But it's a funny way to answer the questions. Life advice with BG: drop out at a young age. Hey, I never dropped out of high school, so I will say that. And sell all of your champions. Got it. Damn you, Big Red. I'd never say either of those things. School is a great place to meet girls. Agreed. I have a degree in how do you say this word? Pedagogics? That can't be how you say that, is it? And I can absolutely say a fifth of teachers in my school didn't teach. They just tried to bomb us with tons of information. Yeah. Dude, good teachers are very rare. I'm looking up this word that you have your degree in.
Pedagogical.
Uh-huh. So that's how you say it. Oh, relating to teaching. Okay. Got it. So you are well equipped to speak on that. Yeah, good teachers are actually really rare. I don't know if I want to blame the teachers, because it is kind of a messed up system. Like, it's a hard job. I mean, it seems like a hard job, at least, dealing with little punk kids all the time. Or punk young adults when you get to, like college and stuff like that. Doesn't seem easy at all, and the pay, I think everyone knows, it's not really amazing. And you probably just get worn down over time, That's how I imagine it, at least. But, I've had a few standout teachers that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. Maybe only like 5 in total or something like that, but you could tell, like, there's just a huge difference. All right, anyway, Jared Vincent sent it over 15. Jared, thank you, dude. Saying easiest path for 6.2.4. 6.2.4. 6.2.4. Let's go take a look. So I know 6.2.4 is the destructive feedback quest. I kind of remember in my head where the gates are. But I don't remember what the easiest paths are. I think up top. Let's go take a look though. I want to say it's like top middle. Let's see. Yeah, like probably this path. Because what are you? Yeah, just some true strike and debilitate. Well, you got to go through that guy regardless, no matter what. So it's probably. What is down to? I remember down being harder. So I think what you want to do is go through Yellowjacket and Black Widow, and then probably yeah, probably not go up top there. These fights, yeah, these fights are a little bit more difficult. You probably just want to go straight through this guy. And yeah, I can't remember exactly the way that these paths work. But maybe you'd want to like cut down this way. And then just, yeah. Pretty sure that's the easiest path, at least. Seems like it's the easiest path, just taking a quick glance at it. Hope that helps, dude. Thank you very much for the generous 15, man. Appreciate it. If you haven't done this quest before, by the way, what you want to do with the it's mostly you're playing around the global here, destructive feedback, where they have like this yellow shield icon that pops up on their buff bar, and you can hit them while they have that active, and the damage, it'll kind of explode after the shield goes down, so you're still dealing full damage. But it's a safer way to play, just not hitting them while they have that shield. And you also don't want any like damage over time effects to be hurting them either, because all that damage, like let's say you have a bleed on the opponent that's ticking for like 500, and while their shield is up, you know, that ticks like 10 times or something like that. Well, the next time you block, and every time you block until that shield goes down, it's going to be an additional 5,000 damage that you have to block, even on a parry. So damage over time champs can be problematic in here. Some champs are safe to go through the destructive feedback, like Ghost, since you don't need to block to get your openings anyway. So some people playing Ghost, they just kind of ignore this node, and that's fine. All in all, it's not the most difficult node to deal with. It just takes, you know, there'll be those times where you like make a silly mistake and you're just like, oh, God, why did I do that? Why did I deal damage? Why did I play risky and hit while the opponent is has the shield up, kind of thing. A lot of people recommended the Deadpool path. Okay. But yeah, anyway, hope that helps. Keith Nielsen over 5. Thank you, Keith. Saying ABG, OMG just got Cavalier tonight like 5 minutes ago. Hey, congratulations. What a journey. Just wanted to thank you, watched your videos, and what a great help. Keith, thank you very much, dude. Congrats on getting Cav. That's awesome, man. 5 minutes ago. I hope. All right, so here's what I'm hoping. In that 5 minutes, I'm hoping you were just like running around your home like, yeah. It probably wasn't like that, but I in my brain, that's what I hope was going on. Just full on like Enzo style, just being totally psyched. But yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate the support and kind words. Thanks for the tips, really appreciate it. No worries, dude. Right, I've been doing arena grinds with you and earned 700 plus units. Jeremy, nice. What's a decent enough path for 6.4.4? I'm thinking Cap Marvel and Colossus for Hot and Bother. I don't remember that quest as well, and I'm about to end the stream here. Units? 225? Only 75. That's okay. But yeah, sorry, man. I don't remember that quest too well off the top of my head. The deeper you get into Act 6, the harder it is to kind of find like the easier paths, to be honest. I would take a look if I wasn't wrapping things up here. It's completely drained, and it was just a go for it, and don't stop till you finish. Well, nice, dude. Congrats again. BG, why don't you wear contacts? I used to wear contacts for years, and I probably will start wearing contacts again, to be honest. I got some free samples to try. I went to the eye doctor like 3 months ago now or something. And it was the first time going to an eye doctor in years. Because I had to get a new prescription before I could order contacts. And what happened is, like, I need a new pair of glasses too. And the way, like, the insurance works, they give you, like, so much money towards it every year. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get the glasses this year, and then I'll wait till 2021 happens to, because they gave me like a couple of free trial samples or whatever to figure out which ones I like the most. And I just haven't even tried them on yet, to be honest. And then I have to go back and then I can order them. Both contacts and glasses are kind of annoying. And I do kind of want to switch things up though and wear contacts, but I guess the glass, like getting new glasses, that already switched things up a little bit. So I didn't feel as big a need to jump to contacts. Zisky, what's going on, dude? Yo BG ate a ham sandwich on sourdough today. Lettuce, tomato, red onion, pepper jack, cheese, yellow mustard. Dude, what a sandwich right there. Your fave bread? Wheat, white, baguette, un baguette. What is that? Oh, it's ciabatta. I think that's how you say it, right? Squaw? Is that a bread or a type of bird or something? What the hell? Rye or other? Favorite bread? Does tortilla count? Because that's what I eat the most of. It's not really like sandwich bread. It's kind of a sandwich, but you know. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I will say this though. I'm not a fan of sourdough. Which doesn't answer your question and just insults the sandwich that you just made. But I don't like sourdough. I've accidentally bought sourdough. Tortillas disqualified. Dang. I've accidentally bought sourdough before and just been like every time. Ugh. Oh, does bagel count? Oh yeah, bagel then. Totally. Oh, dude. Yeah, of course. If bagels count, then absolutely, dude. You know I love them bagels. Wear them Gucci glasses with that YouTube money? Yeah. Even if I had money like that, I wouldn't be blowing it on glasses. Wait, is Abido streaming tonight? Hold on. He might have already started a while ago. I just realized because it's kind of late right now. He is. All right. Well, if you guys want to continue the party, I'm going to head out for the night. But here's a link in the chat to Abby Doze, otherwise known as Intoxicated Gamer. He's on the grind as well. And yeah, thank you very much just for hanging out, everybody. Shout out to Jared Vincent for being tonight's biggest D. And I will see you guys Tomorrow, yeah, no day stream. Day stream probably Sunday. Tomorrow, just the normal stream. All right. Good night, everybody. I forgot to hit the button. This is always so awkward when I forget. All right, let's try this again. Good night, everybody.